Homecoming court has been released. Good morning, I'm Desmond Burge.
And I'm Erin Long, and this is THS TV.
Students went through 2 rounds of voting to choose which classmates they want to represent their grade on homecoming court.
Freshman maids are Ainsley Brown and Lauren Gregory, and the sophomores are Aubrey Carter, Emma Chastain, and Sophie McPherson.
The junior maids are Emmy Huner and Myron De Jesus, and then the seniors are Alyssa Brown, Sydney Ferguson, Truly Carvinen, Zoria Miller, and Kelsey Robertson.
The senior homecoming king nominations are TJ Armstead, Peter DeToro, Ryan Pope, Talia Tungabailoa, and Desmond Burge.
Yes, I feel honored. I'm really excited about it. Next week I'm excited about being in the parade and walking on the walking on the field as well. I'm excited I get to wear another dress, and I'm also excited for the homecoming dance. I think I'm up against some great candidates.
Class Olympics are being held Friday morning, October 12th. Each class will have to play games to win. The games that will be played are the balloon pop game, where students will have to try to pop a balloon together. Ping pong tissue box, where students will have to try and shake ping pongs out of a tissue box strapped to their behinds. Hungry Hippo scooter game, where a pair will have to collect as many tennis balls with a basket. 3-legged race, Scholars Bowl, Chubby Bunny, sack race, dodgeball, and tug of war. Sign-ups for seniors are in room B107, and sign-up for juniors are also in room B107. Freshmen and sophomores can sign up outside of Miss Sports room A113.
FTA is giving a little boy his dream trip to Disney World, and THS TV reporter Adeline Lee has more information on how you can help with the trip funds.
At Friday's pep rally against Spain Park, the Future Teachers Association is giving a little boy named Lyric a trip to Disney. He is 5 years old and has a blood disease called hemophilia. FTA hopes to raise enough money to hopefully give him his dream trip to Disney.
I think it'll show people that there's more to life than just their life, that there's people out there that have diseases that make them not be able to travel and do certain things, and that might cause their life to be ended in any day and they don't know when. And so it'll just be great to show that we have compassion and love for other people than just ourselves.
Students all over the school are standing behind FTA as they give him this dream trip.
I think it's a great thing. He's been going through a lot of treatments. It's been a hard road, but this is going to be a lot of fun for him. I think it's awesome thing that our school has done.
This is sponsored by Make-A-Wish, who gives many trips to terminally ill patients all over Alabama. Not only is FTA supporting him, but the cheerleaders are going to let him run out through a run-through sign made especially for him. FTA will start raising the money after the pep rally this Friday by having a coin drive.
FTA did a great thing to raise enough money to send this kid on a very exciting trip to Disney.
Students can donate money through their math teachers. Their goal is to reach $4,000. There will be an incentive for whatever math teacher raises the most money. Reporting on Magical Moments and for THS TV, I'm Adeline Lee.
It's October 3rd, and movie fans are reminiscing on a now iconic movie from the early 2000s. Here's what's trending on Twitter. Hashtag Mean Girls Day is trending on Twitter this morning with over 100,000 tweets in honor of the well-known line, "It's October 3rd." Users have been taking to Twitter to show their pink this Wednesday, and as well as some of their favorite quotes and scenes from the movie. Are you a Mean Girls fan? Tweet us of some of your favorite movie scenes at THS TV to be featured on an upcoming show. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines.
President Donald Trump celebrated his administration's new negotiation of NAFTA on Monday, claiming that the new deal with Canada and Mexico will be valuable to the U.S. economy. Trump credited his knowledge of negotiation tactics for the success of his plan after the U.S. and Canadian officials reached a deal Sunday night. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen is being treated for cancer after having been in remission for the disease since 2009. This Seattle billionaire said that he will continue to work on various projects as doctors are already treating him as he, quotes, aggressively fights on. Amazon's new physical store, known as Amazon 4-Star, is now offering only top products with high customer ratings. Items must be a top seller, have a 4-star rating or above, or be both new and trending on Amazon.com. The store opened in New York Soho neighborhood last Thursday, with Amazon claiming it's a permanent fixture.
A lot of tryout dates are coming up in the next few months, and I know it's really important for people that play sports to keep those in mind so that they can kind of prepare and be ready for the tryout when it comes.
Most definitely. I think all athletes continue working on their sport all year round, and then when trials come, it's a big time for them to show out and see what they can do and try to get on one of these Thompson's teams. We're becoming a big school, especially when it comes to sports, and we're getting a lot bigger and known. So I think students are welcomed here to come here and play sports and stuff, and I think I like it.
Yeah, October is always a really busy month, especially for the athletic department with football, basketball, golf, everything. So it's going to be an amazing month for them, and not only the students, but also the athletes. I know you're trying out for the basketball team later on this year, so I think that's going to be great too.
So I'm looking forward to.
And I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV? With many sports seasons starting, they are holding tryouts. In sports, Joseph will be bringing you some information on the dates and how you can participate. The TV and film department is giving students the opportunity to help film sports events. Stay tuned for more information. This is THS TV, Thompson High School's source for sports.
Cross country traveled to Daphne this weekend to compete in the Daphne Invitational. The Warriors were led by senior Mackenzie Hogue on the girls' side and Brandon Lee on the boys' side. Hogue finished second and Lee first, with junior Jace Jones coming in second. Overall team standings for the girls' varsity was second and boys' fifth. The team will head to Oakville this Saturday to compete in the Jesse Owens Classic. As the school year progresses, more team tryouts are coming up in the near future. Boys golf tryouts will be held October 22nd and 23rd at the Timberline Golf Course in Calera. Beginning at 3:30 both days, tryouts for the girls golf team will be on Wednesday, October 17th, and Timberline also beginning at 3:30. To sign up for either team tryout, see Miss Musial in room B107. Girls basketball will also be holding tryouts soon on October 16th and 17th from 2:20 to 4:30 in the auxiliary gym. If students do not have athletics for their 7th period, they are required to be in the gym at 3:15. In order to try out for any team, you must have a current physical on file. This past weekend hosted many eventful games for the high school season, despite the bye week for Thompson and many other teams. Starting off with Pelham as they traveled to Centerville to play Bibb County for a win of 42-12. Spain Park also played away from home in the Bessemer against Bessemer City for a loss to 16-14. Mountain Brook also took to the road this past week to play Center Point in Birmingham for 43-0 blowout. Huffman also played Parker High School for a loss to 28-22. College football teams faced off last Saturday, and reporter Kendall Jackson has you covered on a recap.
Last Saturday, number 4 Ohio State faced off number 9 Pennsylvania State, with both having a record of 4-0. During the first quarter, Penn State took the lead with a score of 3-0. Second quarter, Penn State continued to lead the game with a score of 13-7. During the second half, Ohio State took the lead with a score of 14 and Penn State remaining at 13. The final quarter ended with a close score of 26-27, Ohio State. Number 10, Auburn faced off Southern Mississippi at home. Auburn holding a record of 4-1 and Southern Miss holding a record of 2-2. During the first quarter, Auburn took the lead with a score of 7-0. The second quarter, Auburn held the lead with a score of 14 and Southern Miss at 3. The second half, Southern Miss sitting at 6 and Auburn holding up the game with a score of 21. At the end, Auburn took the lead with a score of 24-13. Number 1 in the country, Alabama, played Louisiana. Alabama holding a record of 5-0 and Louisiana 1-3. The first quarter, Alabama took the lead with a score of 28 and Louisiana at 0. Second quarter, Alabama held the game up with a score of 49 and Louisiana remaining at 0. During the half, Alabama took the lead with a score of 56 and Louisiana still at 0. The final quarter, Louisiana scored twice, making the final score 56-14 Alabama. Tune in on Friday for a preview of Saturday college football. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Kendall Jackson.
From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines.
The Rockies and Cubs have kicked off postseason baseball with a record-breaking start as the game went on to be the longest postseason game in Wrigley Field history and the longest wild card game in 7 years. The game lasted a thrilling 4 hours and 55 minutes. The Legion of Boom has finally met its end as 30-year-old safety for the Seattle Seahawks, Earl Thomas, left the field in an unfortunate chain of events. Thomas broke his leg a second time over the past 2 seasons and has left the field waving off his team in an unexpected and LeBron James is hinting at a new future in politics as James and his confidant Maverick Carter discuss what's next for the basketball star who has found so much success in only 30 years.
That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Friday for a game day preview. Now back to Desmond with more news.
Opportunities for ACT preparation are coming up, with October ACT being one of the last opportunities for seniors who have scholarship chances. If zero period works for you, there will be a general review on October 9th with match sessions on the 11th and 23rd, English on the 18th, and science on the 16th. Additionally, there will be a free math study session from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday, October 12th. Lastly, there will be a free study session this Saturday from 9 to 12 for Hispanic girls. For more information on these opportunities, check your student email.
Have you ever wanted to work in live television production? THS TV Sports is offering the opportunity to join them behind the scenes of live sporting events. THS TV sponsor Brooke Dennis says that she wants to offer students who have an interest in sports production but who may not have room in their schedule to take sports broadcasting classes the chance to work with the team. Students will be able to sign up for a variety of entry-level positions, including camera operator, spotter, production assistant, and students who regularly participate and commit the time to train will be able to level up within the program and potentially work as sideline reporters, field producers, technical directors, and more. To participate, visit the THS TV page on the school website under TV and Film Academy, or visit THS TV social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
So next week we're going to start participating in homecoming dress-up days, and is that something y'all usually do?
I know it's really exciting for all the students, and it's really fun for me, to dress up and see how other people like to take their own, way and do it themselves, because it's really cool just to see how people make their ideas come, and it's really fun for Spirit.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Decades Day when the juniors get to dress up as like 90s, so I definitely like that decade, and I'm definitely going to do that one. So I've got more in today's interview.
But first, Angel has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV. Homecoming week is coming up, and along with it comes the dress-up days. In entertainment, Simon will be bringing you some ideas for the days. With the new iPhone 12 update announcing, Gavin will bring you the details on how it works. You're watching THS TV, Thompson High School's source for entertainment.
Today we will have a high of 89 and a low of 68 with clear skies. Thursday we will have a high of 88 and a low of 68. Friday we will also have sunny skies with a high of 89 and a low of 77. This Saturday the high will be 89 and the low will be 68. That's all for today's Warrior weather. Now to Simon with Entertainment Update.
Your boy is quickly approaching, and reporter Danny Milan will introduce you to more members of the cast.
These past few weeks, we have been introducing a few characters from Meteor Boy play that the theater department is putting on, and this week I'm going to introduce a few more. We'll be introducing Mama, Karen Lewis's grandmother, played by Grace Harwell, and Joe Brunlow, who is both a police officer and the barber of the town, played by Tate Williams.
So Grace is the grandmother, and she portrays it as kind of a quirky grandmother who never thinks it will land on the moon. She believes it's made out of cheese because that's what her mother said before her, and her mother said before her. So it's all very kind of down home, very Texas lifestyle, if you will.
Mama is a quirky grandmother figure who believes that out-of-the-ordinary events are not real.
Included, they're all crazy characters. Tate is a small-town police officer who kind of cuts hair on the side, so it's a very kind of funny contrast between him and his other job.
Joe Brumlow is a police officer and the barber of the small town. He's a character who likes to maintain order. If you want to see these characters in action, the play will be on October 18th through October 20th. Reporting for THS TV on the students participating in Meteor Boy, I'm Danny Milan.
Haven't found the right attire for this year's homecoming? Reporter Gracie Coker has spotlighted one of the homecoming shops around Alabaster to help you find your perfect outfit.
Homecoming is just around the corner and dresses are going quick. Still looking for a dress and the matching accessories or a tux for your date? Has you covered. 11, located on Highway 119, they're open 6 days out of the week, offering homecoming dresses as well as long dresses for homecoming court or the dance.
Yeah, so I got my dress at Glitz & Gowns, and they have a bunch of different styles this year. They have like from sequins, like super simple, really anything you like. I really like that they are always like helping me, like trying to find the dress for me and not like trying to rush me out of there. They were very patient with me and very nice.
They as well carry jewelry and many different types of shoes to match your attire. Owner Missy Anthony, along with her staff, has worked hard to make sure they keep up with the latest trends and fashions for the homecoming season.
Sure. These are a few of the straighter dresses that are great for high school. This one is tone-on-tone color, and it's got the diamond lace beads on it. It has a strappy back and is a halter. This one is a jersey knit, and this is a real pretty color too. It's cobalt, and it's got a lot of straps as well, and it's also in the two-piece. Two-piece are still hanging around. And this is from one of our newest vendors. This is called a Primavera. It's all beaded. Beads are coming back, are very popular for homecoming as well as prom. They have a great selection of beaded gowns. So that's kind of what everyone's been going for high school. Most of the straight dresses are really in, two pieces, and some of the flared dresses are being worn by the high schoolers as well.
Want to know more info? You can email them at info@glitzandgowns.com. Reporting live on all the latest homecoming trends around Alabaster, for THS TV, I'm Gracie Coker.
This week is full of fun dress-up days to celebrate homecoming. It's time to prepare your outfit for the week to come. Tuesday kicks off the week with Pajama Day. For this dress-up day, dress in your comfiest clothes or something that you would sleep in. Wednesday is Class Theme Day, with the overall theme of decades. Freshmen are the 80s, sophomores are the 50s, juniors are the 90s, and seniors are the 70s. Make sure to ask your parents what they have from back in the day to save you some money and to get something to wear in the clothes that they kept. Thursday is Outer Space Day. On this day, find something metallic or something with a galaxy print on it and it will work best. And lastly, Friday is Country Club Day. Dress your best on this day as you are going to the country club to play some golf. Dress code for the regular school day will still apply. If you have any questions or concerns for these days, you can go see Miss Blackman in room A205. That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Friday to get info on the upcoming Jazz in the Park. Now let's toss it to Gavin with some details about Apple's new iOS update in today's Tech Talk.
iOS 12 update just came out and I have all the details you need to know about it. The update brings performance improvements and new features to the iPhone and iPad. Everything will now boot up faster, as your camera will launch 70% faster, the keyboard appears 50% faster, and all apps will launch twice as fast when under a heavy workload. The portrait mode has also been improved to preserve fine detail between subject and background. Also, the Me emoji is a new, more customizable Emoji. It allows users to make messages more personal and fun with personalized characters. For a full list of the details, open your settings and go to Software Update. That's all for today's Tech Talk. Now back to Desmond with more news.
Bark in the Park will be held this Saturday, October 6th at Veterans Park, and admission is free. The event will be held from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and will include many activities. Bark in the Park is an event for dogs and dog lovers to have a fun bonding experience. Some activities that will take place are a costume contest, a trick contest, and a winter dog races. People will also have a chance to adopt dogs at the park. Food for people and dogs will be sold at the event as well. This event will help benefit the Shelby Humane Society, a nonprofit association that helps abandon neglected pets in Shelby County.
I think it's really great that they're having this because Alabaster has these traditions, and this is also, I know you said that it's benefiting the Shelby Humane Society, so it's really good for not only like the animals but the people to go and spend time and have fun.
And I really love how Alabaster, we come together as one community, and we just like to do a lot of fun things together and make a lot of fun events for people to get closer in our community, and just really a bonding experience for us. And it's really fun, and I really can't wait for it. I do plan on attending the dog stuff, so.
We've got you covered on events going around the community.
Now Andrew has you covered on today's Bus Stop Forecast.
Tomorrow, just light because there will be clear and sunny skies all morning. At 6 a.m., it will be 69 degrees, while at 7, it'll be 70. That's all for today's Bus Stop Forecast. Back to you guys.
So homecoming's coming up next week. It's an exciting time all throughout the school, and we had a bye week last week, but I think next week's definitely going to make up for it.
Most definitely. I can't wait for our homecoming game, and it's going to be really great.
Yeah, and it's going to be a fun week in general because we have the dress-up days, then the game, and then the dance on Saturday, so it'll just be a week full of a lot of fun things.
Everything about homecoming is always exciting, and I'm really pumped about it this year just because of the new field and everything that we have going on. I think it's going to be great.
I agree. That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Friday for a football game preview.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.
Homecoming court has been released. Good morning, I'm Desmond Burge.
And I'm Erin Long, and this is THS TV.
Students went through 2 rounds of voting to choose which classmates they want to represent their grade on homecoming court.
Freshman maids are Ainsley Brown and Lauren Gregory, and the sophomores are Aubrey Carter, Emma Chastain, and Sophie McPherson.
The junior maids are Emmy Huner and Myron De Jesus, and then the seniors are Alyssa Brown, Sydney Ferguson, Truly Carvinen, Zoria Miller, and Kelsey Robertson.
The senior homecoming king nominations are TJ Armstead, Peter DeToro, Ryan Pope, Talia Tungabailoa, and Desmond Burge.
Yes, I feel honored. I'm really excited about it. Next week I'm excited about being in the parade and walking on the walking on the field as well. I'm excited I get to wear another dress, and I'm also excited for the homecoming dance. I think I'm up against some great candidates.
Class Olympics are being held Friday morning, October 12th. Each class will have to play games to win. The games that will be played are the balloon pop game, where students will have to try to pop a balloon together. Ping pong tissue box, where students will have to try and shake ping pongs out of a tissue box strapped to their behinds. Hungry Hippo scooter game, where a pair will have to collect as many tennis balls with a basket. 3-legged race, Scholars Bowl, Chubby Bunny, sack race, dodgeball, and tug of war.